Welcome. In the last session, I discussed the general characters of algae. So in this session, I'm going to discuss the classification of algae. So here, algae is classified into three classes. So it is classified into three classes. So they are Chlorophyceae, then Phaeophyceae, and Rhodophyceae. So these are three classes of the group algae. Now I'm going to discuss individually. So first we'll see the characters of Chlorophyceae and then Phaeophyceae, and lastly we'll also see about Rhodophyceae. So first we'll see about the class Chlorophyceae. Right. So now this group Chlorophyceae, the members, whatever they have included in this group, they are commonly called green algae. So the members of this group are commonly called green algae. Right. So why they are called green algae? So it is all due to the coloration. So in what color they are seen. So this Chlorophyceae, they are called green algae, whereas Phaeophyceae, they are called brown algae, and Rhodophyceae, the red. So it is all depends on how they see to us. So this, they appear green in color. So when we are seeing them, they appear green in color. So this also, they appear brown in color, and the Rhodophyceae, they appear red in color. So what is the reason behind appearing in those colors is due to presence of pigments that I will shortly tell you. So the members of this group are commonly called green algae because they appear green in color. Now uh, these members belonging to Chlorophyceae, so these are found in fresh waters. We know what is the meaning of fresh waters. They are present in rivers, lakes, and then they are also seen in marine waters, oceans and seas. Also we find this Chlorophyceae, and also in brackish water, also in brackish water. So what is brackish waters? So these brackish waters where the river meets the sea. So the water present in that location, we call it brackish water, and that is actually an estuary. You can see over there, right, where the river meets the sea. You will find brackish water. So this brackish water is not too salty nor too fresh. So that is brackish water, what we call. So they are found in fresh waters, marine waters, and also in brackish waters. The next point, the body plant body may be the plant body, right, may be unicellular, colonial, or filamentous. So it may be unicellular, colonial, or filamentous. So what we mean by unicellular, I hope already we know the whole plant body is made up of only one cell. Colonial, so last time we have seen, I have given an example of volvox. Many cells present in a colony. So colonial. So colonial means present like a colony. And filamentous like a right chain. So it is chain of cells. Right. So that is, the plant body may be made up of only one cell, that is unicellular, or they may present in a colonial, or may present like a chain, okay, called filamentous forms. Right, so these forms may be seen in case of this group called chlorophyceae. The next one, right, I told you that they are green in color. Okay, so the green coloration is due to presence of pigments. So due to presence of pigments, so those are actually photosynthetic pigments which help in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, the green coloration is due to presence of pigments. Okay, and those pigments are chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Okay, so in your lower sessions, you might have learned only that the chlorophyll, but in higher classes, you will come to know that there are several types of chlorophyll molecules. So all that I'm not going to discuss now. So at present, okay, remember that chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, we also have C, D, E, it goes on. Okay, so I'm not going to discuss all those things. That's what I'm telling. So chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, so its presence, I mean their presence has resulted in the coloration. So that is a green coloration. So the green coloration is due to presence of this chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. And where are these pigments present? So these pigments are present in chloroplast. So these pigments are present in chloroplasts. So they are present in chloroplasts. So chloroplasts are cell organelles, and they are mainly involved in the process of photosynthesis, and they contain not only this chlorophyll. So these chlorophylls are actually main pigments. There will be several other accessory pigments present, and all that will actually help in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so and these pigments are located in chloroplasts. These chloroplasts may have different shapes. So the chloroplasts, okay, so the shapes of chloroplasts. So there are different shapes of these chloroplasts. We may find, okay, them discoid, okay, shaped, and then plate-like. So we may find the chloroplasts plate-like, and then they may be even seen in reticulate shape. So you can see them in reticulate shape, and okay, we may see even cup-like or cup shaped also. These are all different forms or different shapes of chloroplasts here, and we may see even spiral shape. I think in the last session we discussed, in case of Spirogyra, the chloroplast will be in spiral shape, and they will be in some case the ribbon shape. So these are all the different shapes of chloroplasts. I will give you the shapes here. So discoid shape. So this one, okay, so looks like this discoid shape of chloroplast, and then plate-like, and then plate-like. Okay, so this is a plate-like, and this is a discoid shape. Okay, and then reticulate, which means you will see network-like. So if you see inside the cell, so you will find, okay, a network of all this. Okay, so this is a network shape, and cup shape, you will see the chloroplast in this way. So this is a cup shaped chloroplast. Then spiral shape, so the spiral shape, so you will find in this way. So this is a spiral shaped okay, chloroplast. And coming to ribbon shape, so you will find, okay, so the ribbon shape, something like this. So this is a ribbon shaped chloroplast. Okay, so these are different shapes of chloroplast. So here, of course, there are many other shapes of chloroplast. The star shaped also you will find. Okay, and C shaped, like this you will find so many other types of chloroplast, means different shapes of chloroplast. Okay, so here we have seen in our textbook few. So they have given discoid, plate like, reticulate, cup shaped, spiral shaped, and ribbon shaped. So different shapes of chloroplast will be present, but the function is same. They all involve in the process of photosynthesis, right? So the next one, many members, many members have, okay, so inside the chloroplast there will be, okay, one or more storage bodies, one or more storage bodies, and those storage bodies are called pyrenoids. So the storage bodies are called pyrenoids. Okay, and this pyrenoid is composed of two things. One, it has proteins and also starch. So pyrenoid is composed of proteins, and also it contains starch, right? And the next point, the food is stored, means excess food is stored. Okay, so excess food is stored in the form of starch. Okay, so food is stored in the form of starch. Not only they store food in the form of starch, in some algae will store, okay, the food in form of oil droplets also, right? So in some algae, food is stored in the form of oil droplets. So there will be small oil droplets, so they store, okay, the food in the form of oil droplets. Then coming to cell wall, in case of algae, so the cell wall, especially in green algae, is made up of two layers. So cell wall in green algae is composed of two layers. So it is composed of two layers. Okay, so the first one, it is a pectose layer, and another one called cellulose layer. So it has a pectose layer and cellulose layer. This pectose is outer layer, so it forms the outer layer, whereas cellulose will form inner layer. So the cell wall in green alga, okay, I mean green algae, is composed of two layers. So the outer layer, that is made up of pectose, and inner layer will be made up of cellulose. Okay, then coming to reproduction. So here, these green algae reproduce by all the three methods. So they reproduce by vegetative, by asexual, and also by sexual mode of reproductions. So all three modes of reproductions we see in case of these green algae. And the vegetative mode of reproduction. So this vegetative mode of reproduction is by fragmentation. So is by fragmentation. Okay, so we know the fragmentation already we have discussed in last sessions. Okay, so breakdown of the filamentous form into two, and then of course any other form into two, of course not in case of unicellular, right? So a colonial form or maybe a filamentous form break up into pieces, and each one will develop into a new colony or into a new filament. So that is a vegetative mode of reproduction by fragmentation. And coming to right asexual mode of reproduction. So in asexual mode of reproduction, zoospores. So it is by the formation of zoospores, and these zoospores are flagellated. So it means that they have flagella, and are produced in juice sporangia. Produced in juice sporangia. So juice sporangia are special structures inside that we see the development of juice spores here. And here one more point I need to tell you. So vegetative mode of reproduction by fragmentation, and also by formation of spores, and also by spore spores. And they also produce in vegetative mode of reproduction, also they produce spores. And in asexual reproduction there is a formation of zoospores, and they are motile because they have flagella. So because of that they are motile. And coming to the sexual mode of reproduction, so this will be that it may be isogamous. So already in the last session we have seen isogamous, or it may be anisogamous or oogamous. So where we will see the fusion of gametes. So we know the sexual reproduction is by fusion of gametes. So one gamete will be male and one gamete maybe will be female. So one is male and one is female, and those gametes union, right, results in the formation of a zygote. So that is a sexual mode of reproduction, and that can be isogamous, anisogamous, and oogamous. So in any of these you will see taking place, that is sexual reproduction taking place in green algae. That's all about the characters of the green algae chlorophyceae. So we will see some examples of this group chlorophyceae. So the examples include chlamydomonas. So this chlamydomonas is unicellular one. And then volvox. So this is colonial form. Volvox is a colonial form. And then Eulothrix, then Spirogyra, and then we have Cara, etc. are some examples. So here we can see in this case the Spirogyra is a filamentous form. So this is a filamentous form, and is also filamentous. Whereas Cara is not the filamentous form. So this one resembles like a land plant. So resembles like land plant. So that will be with the stem-like, leaf-like structures you will see. Okay, of course they are not true structures, but you will see stem-like and root-like structures, and because of it, I say resembles like land plant. So whereas others, the Chlamydomonas unicellular, the Volvox colonial, uh, right, Ulothrix filamentous, and Spirogyro also filamentous structures. Okay, so that is all the characters of the group Chlorophyceae under algae. We'll say about the Phaeophyceae. So the next group we'll see class Phaeophyceae. Okay, so first we have seen already the class Chlorophyceae. So now here the first point, members of this class are commonly called brown algae. So they are commonly called brown algae. Okay, right. Now here they later I'll tell you that why they are called brown algae. So due to presence of certain pigments which we have already seen in case of right Chlorophyceae here. Okay, so here the brown algae are found in marine. So they are found in marine waters, so that is seas and oceans you will find them, and also you will find in brackish waters, and rarely in fresh waters. So it means that freshwater species are less. Mostly you will see the presence, okay, of these members, the Phaeophyceae members growing in oceans and seas, and then in brackish waters. Okay. The next one. So they range from simple branched. They range from simple branch, the form we see here. Okay, they range from simple branched, okay, and filamentous forms like filamentous forms, so like ectocarpus, so this ectocarpus is, it is simple, it is a filamentous form. Okay, so right, such simple and of course here branched. Okay, so it is simple branched filamentous form like ectocarpus. Okay, and then two profusely branched, okay, structure called kelps. Plants called kelps. Okay, so two profusely branched forms. So those profusely branched forms are the kelps. Means very much branched, and they are very very big. I think in general characters I have told you. So to unicellular to a very big, okay, growing algae called kelp. So they are very big. They can grow very tall, several meters in height. They can grow. Okay, so the form of these members, that is Phaeophyceae members, they range from simple branched filamentous form like ectocarpus to a profusely branched, okay, bigger forms called kelps. Okay, and these kelps can reach up to 100 meters in height. So they can reach up to 100 meters in height. So that long they can grow. Then, okay, coming to the pigments present in this group. Okay, so they have chlorophyll A. So they have chlorophyll A, and also they have chlorophyll C. So in earlier group we have seen presence of chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, but in this case we will see chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, and also it will have fucoxanthins. Will have fucoxanthins. Okay, so these fucoxanthins, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, are different pigments which are present, okay, in this group. Of course they are all present in special cell organelles called chloroplast. Okay, so found in chloroplast, and they will help in the process of photosynthesis. So they help in the process of photosynthesis, right? To add a few more pigments here, so it includes carotenoids and also xanthophylls. Okay, so all these chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, fucoxanthins, carotenoids, and xanthophylls, which will be present in chloroplast, and the color will be ranging from olive green to various shades of brown. So due to the different combination of these pigments, so due to different combination of pigments, so the color ranges from olive green to various shades of brown, to various shades of brown color. Okay, so it will range from olive green to various shades of brown, olive green to various shades of brown. Okay, so that is about the pigments. Of course all these will help in the process of photosynthesis found in chloroplast, and their quantities and combinations will result in production of different colors that will range from olive green to various shades of brown. The food is stored in the form of mannitol or laminarin. So food is stored in the form of laminarin and mannitol. So these laminarin and mannitol are complex carbohydrates. So they are complex carbohydrates. Okay, I will end today's session. So we'll see in tomorrow's session. We'll continue the same class PO5. We will see a few more characters, and also we'll see examples under this group PO5.